Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and for everyone who's new here, hi, I'm glad you found me. My name is Lara. Today I'm doing the coloring TMI tag with the little color in chat due to the fact that a lovely commenter under one of my last videos asked me to do a tag anyways, and it was something along those lines of get to know me a little bit better. I thought this tag would be literally perfect for doing. Okay. This is the page we are coloring doing the coloring tag. It's out of the Jade Summer Color by Number Mandalas book. And I thought a tinier picture would be pretty good for that. So let's start. The first question is, what are you wearing? At the moment I am wearing my stay inside jacket. The weather is very rainy today, so I like to snuggle up under a little blanket at my desk and just wear a little jacket over my t-shirt. It's just a random shirt from my closet. So yeah, nothing special. And boxer shorts. Every time I'm at home and I don't have to be presentable for anyone, I am wearing my boxer shorts. Yeah, question number 2. Ever been in love? Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't in my age, I guess? Like some teeny drama. I think that's not avoidable if you're outside and know some people when you are a little bit younger and want to go out a little bit. But in general, yeah, I've been in love and I'm totally in love right now with my current boyfriend. So, yeah. Tag number 3. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yeah, in fact, 2. One goes a little bit back to more of like the teeny drama, even though this would be considered the more terrible breakup. In general, my first boyfriend cheated on me with my best friend at the time. I don't think that I have to tell you that this isn't my best friend anymore. But like I said, this was more like a teeny drama, and actually the fact I moved out of my hometown was my last relationship. He was the reason I moved here, like 500 miles away from where I was before. And due to the fact that he wanted kids later in his life and I do not, he thought it was pretty funny to break up with me over this after nearly 3 years of a relationship, and after I gave up my life in my old town, quit my job, settled in here, and actually I was in employment for I think 2 weeks at this time when he broke up with me via WhatsApp, so I don't think that this was very funny. But I'm over it, so there's no problem. 4. How tall are you? I can't answer that in inches, sadly. Maybe I can put it in the description later. In general, I am 172 centimeters tall, so I'm not the smallest person, but I'm not the tallest either. I think I'm in a good middle field for a woman, and I'm totally okay with that. Number 5, how much do you weigh? So, for people who know me some time longer, like even before this YouTube channel and stuff, I was a very, very, very morbidly obese person. I nearly cracked the 400-pound mark. It was terrible, to say the least, but I am constantly losing weight since the last 2 years, I'd say, and I am down a good, I don't know, what would it be, 130 pounds. It's a little more over 65 kilograms, around that mark. And yeah, I'm on my way to getting to the weight I want to be. Sadly, with this massive weight loss, there comes like operations with the skin and stuff I have to I have to consider, and after operations like this, for example, I'm not even capable of carrying a child out naturally anymore because my skin would just rip, to say it a little bit brutally. So yeah, but like I said, I don't want kids. I'm okay with that, and I hope my caps of the of the pants doesn't snap too loud. So, question number 6, any tattoos? Yeah, in fact, I think you saw this one a number of times now in my video. This is The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks tattoo. I'm a massive fan of The Legend of Zelda, and I really like this game, like other games from my childhood, so much that I am planning on making a complete sleeve of some tattoos from like childhood memories that I really like, and obviously this is the arm they will all be put onto. Number 7, any piercings? I mean, yeah, you can see them because you can see my face, but yeah, I have a septum. Snakebite piercings, like the symmetrical piercings under your lip. And I have a bridge piercing, the piercing that sits between your eyes on your nose bridge. So yeah, let me think. And a piercing under my tongue, like the tongue web itself is pierced. Number 8, OTP. I think this is one true pairing as far as I know, and I'm a little basic there. My one true pairing that is already a pairing in the literal sense is 17 from Supernatural. I really like this show. It's not like my most favorite show ever, but these two brothers, I think they have a chemistry behind the camera too. They are very great together, and I really like watching this show. I am at season 11, I think, right now. Could be season 10, but near to the end of it. Yeah. Number 9, favorite show. This isn't Supernatural, even though I watch it. My favorite show, I would consider it either Breaking Bad. I really like this show very much. Or it would be an Amazon original called Preacher. It is a totally over-the-top caricature of Christianity or Catholicism. It's a very good and very funny show, but pretty bloody and gory. So if you do not like horror scenes like that, it isn't a show for you at all. Okay, let's watch the next question. Favorite bands? This is a little bit complicated. Music taste-wise, I'm all over the place. Sometimes I like to listen to lo-fi if I'm working, for example, then I like some very soothing sounds. Sometimes I even listen just to ASMR. If I'm out and about, I like EDM mashups, and I really like hardcore rock and metal bands, especially when it's summer and I'm going to festivals. Obviously not the last summer, and most definitely not this summer. So it will come back, of course, but I think this will take a little bit more time till we can go out to some festivals and concerts again. And I am pretty happy when we are going our way towards this. If this whole vaccinating thing would be a little bit faster in Germany, but I don't think so. So, the next question. Favorite... No, something you miss. Something I miss. I'm a pretty simple person, besides the fact that I have my 3, 4, 5 activities a year I really want to go to. I'm pretty simple. I stay indoors most of the time, besides like walking my dog or something. And the things I really miss are little things like going to my favorite craft supply and art supply store near me, due to the fact that we need negative tests and we are literally waiting hours to get one here. So if you want to get a daily negative test to visit a shop besides normal grocery shops, you have to plan 4 to 5 hours for that. And due to the fact that I'm working and that I want to have my weekends for myself, and we are closed on Sundays everywhere here, I'm not doing that. I'm doing that again when I'm vaccinated, and this will take a long time because we have some priority groups here in Germany, and I am considered the last priority group, even behind like homeless people, behind kids, and kids can't even get vaccinated here in Germany. So it will take me a very long time till I get my vaccination. And I can dream about this for a long time, but it won't come true for at least, I'd say, another 8 to 9 months. So yeah, I want to visit some stores again. I really miss, and get my supplies somewhere else than on Amazon. This would be a very fun thing. Question number 12. Favorite song? At the moment, I'd say it's an no copyright sound. In fact, it's called, oh goodness, how is it called? 23, exactly, by No Copyright Sounds, or at least the people of No Copyright Sounds uploaded it. I'm very sure there was an artist behind that. I really like that song for literal weeks right now. I'm sorry. So yeah, this is something I listen to very frequently, and I think some people around me are already closing their ears. I wish they wouldn't hear when I turn it on. Number 13, how old are you? I'm sorry. In fact, I am 22. I'm on the verge of getting 23. Becoming 23. This way around. I am turning 23 on the 29th of June, so it's not that far away. The next question. Zodiac sign is number 14. I am Cancer. In the literal sense, I can be a pretty toxic person if I don't like you, but if I like you, I can be a sweetheart. So yeah, I'm Cancer. Question number 15. Quality you look for in a partner. I'm a pretty simple human being. I always think it's way more important how a human is behaving instead of how he or she looks. This is something I don't really care for. Besides, please wash yourself regularly. Do not smell like you crawled out of a dumpster. So yeah, you have to be a clean person. And other than that, it's good when you have interests you can share, or music taste, if the person is funny. But in general, I don't have something that would not qualify you for being in a friendship or relationship with me, besides the fact that you have to be a nice person and that you have to be a clean person. Number 16, favorite quote. I really don't have one. So maybe if there are any quotes with karma, I'm a firm believer in karma. More like, I think it's a fact. Like, if you do some silly stuff, you don't you can't be surprised if someone isn't that nice to you. So I'm a firm believer in that. If there are any quotes, you can put them on me. I will pretty much agree with everything. Number 17, favorite actor. I actually have 2 favorite actors. Number 1 would be Tom Hanks. I really like his personality all around. He's a very, very nice human being, I think. Like, he's collecting writing machines. Like, what a dumb hobby. But he's like a no drama person that I really like. If the actors I'm watching are not some assholes in real life. So yeah, second favorite actor would be Anthony Hopkins, solely to the fact that I absolutely love the Silence of the Lamb movies or the Red Dragon. So yeah, these would be my two favorite actors. Next question, number 18, favorite color. There are two colors indeed that are sharing this place. First of all is turquoise. I just love this bluish green color so much. And the next one would be like fuchsia, more going into the lilac side of things, or violet side. These are my absolute favorite colors. Number 19, loud music or not so loud music. Depends, I guess. I really like loud music when I'm like cleaning or I'm doing something in the household in general, and I put on loud music to get it done a bit faster and have a bit more fun during that time. But like I said, when I'm working, I really like slow music and soothing music, something that just can play besides something else, so that it's not the main thing I'm occupied on, and just can listen to something while doing another thing. Next question, number 20. Where do you go when you're sad? Due to the fact that I don't go anywhere at the moment, it wouldn't be another place when I'm sad. I tend to sleep over the fact when I'm sad or angry, because after a good little nap, if the time allows it and I don't have to work, this is the place I go. I just snuggle up in some blankets and want to be left alone, maybe cuddle with my dog a little bit, and that's it. Number 21. How long does it take you to shower? Not long at all. I am in already, while I'm getting wet, I'm already getting the soap out and clean my body. After that, I am already up to my hair, and it's a process of 10 minutes maximum. I'm very quick at showering. Number 22, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Same thing there. Most of the time I'm straightening my hair for work when I have to go out. At the moment I'm in the home office. But in general I do this the night before, so that it doesn't look like a mess in the morning. Just have to brush it, put my stuff on, and I'm ready to go. Maybe 5 to 8 minutes. Nothing special. Number 23, ever been in a physical fight? Sadly, yeah, more than once even. Originally, I am coming from a city called Wuppertal, and I am absolutely sure this is not the number one spot of the most criminal towns in Germany, because some clans are paying the police so that they are not the number one spot. It's pretty brutal. There are like fights, stabbings, shootings every goddamn week, and you are literally there to buy some groceries. Some kids get into a fight, and all of a sudden a whole family of like 50 people standing there stabbing each other with knives. It's totally bonkers, and I'm partially glad that I'm away from there, that I moved. The city where I'm now is much more tolerant, much better in general. Really like it here. So yeah. Next question, let me search. Here, 24. Turn-ons. Like I said, I really like it when a human being is funny, a good sense of humor, like not getting pissed at every little joke, insult, or anything. I'd say I talk pretty rough with people, and when I'm cracking a joke, if they would be insulted super quick, this wouldn't be something for me. So I really like when people are able to laugh about themselves. I really like it when they share interests with me. like in any kind of field. Same thing, 25, turn off. Like I said, if you're a little baby about everything, I don't really like this. If you're not able to laugh about yourself and take a joke or two, this isn't something for me. Number 26, the reason I joined YouTube. I don't really know. I just thought the community, especially like the crafting and coloring community, are some very nice communities. Fun, very lovely, and I wanted to share my hobby with someone else because people around me are either not really creative or don't really like the stuff that I do. Like they think when I draw, for example, they think it looks good, but they are not at all in the sphere of things. They are like, yeah, cool, wow, that's a colored pencil. Don't know anything of what I'm talking about. So yeah. Next question. Where are we? Here. Number 27, fears. One big fear, I think it's my only fear. I am absolutely terrified of bees, wasps, and hornets. Like if I see them, I'm running, I'm screaming. I hate them. I hate them to my gut. I know especially the bees are something pretty important, but I'm honest. If they are, they can exist, but they can exist like 3 meters around me and not one goddamn millimeter near on me. I just hate them. I'm so scared of them. And I don't even know why. Like, yeah, I got like stung maybe 1 or 2 times in my life, and it wasn't really hurtful, but I have just an irrational fear. I really don't like them. Next question. Last thing that made you cry. That's a good one. I don't know. I'm not really a person who cries very much or very often. I really have to guess on this one. I'd say maybe one of the many unfortunate times I hurt myself again, like broke my toe, my little toe, or snapped something inside of my body. That happens pretty frequently. So yeah, I think it was more like crying out of some pain. But I don't think that there was any emotional thing I cried about in the last year. At least I can't remember. Number 29, last time you said you loved someone. Today, yesterday, if it isn't my boyfriend, it is my dog. Okay, I really love my dog. He's like, besides my man, he's the only man that I really love and will love. My dog is like my special someone, and no one will ever be more loved by me than my dog, for sure. Number 30, meaning behind your YouTube name. That's a little funny mixture. First of all, the first part, like you already know, my name is Lara, not Hizumi, but this was my in-game tag where I met a lot of my friends that I'm even meeting and talking to now. This was my in-game name, and people didn't know my real name for the longest time, so they were pretty surprised when they found out, and they still called me Hizumi or Hizu. And this is something like a nickname for me because these people do it all the time, even now. And the next thing, the playground thing, has a meaning along the lines of this is my YouTube channel, and I don't really want to do, or maybe don't even want to do one of the same things, and maybe switching up my content in the future. Sometimes I maybe want to craft something or show you something that doesn't have to do anything with coloring or art supplies entirely. And if you watch other YouTube channels, especially the very, very big ones, like with 2, 3, 4 million subscribers, often they get like questions, or the people say, hey, this isn't the stuff I have subscribed for, and my name already tells the meaning behind it for me. I want to be able to do the stuff that I want on my YouTube channel without any precautions. And if it is something with coloring this month and the next month, I want to show you, I don't know, different sizes of some screws. That's my thing. That's my channel. Something along those lines. So it's my playground, if you want to see it like that. So that's why I chose this YouTube name. Number 31, last book you've read. Oh, yeah, I have to make a confession there. I never read that much, and I'm not reading that much at the moment, or at all. The last book I've read was a Stephen King novel. It was a pretty short novel, I think 200, maybe 300 pages, about a mysterious box that could do anything you want. It was pretty interesting, and the whole story itself was a quick experience. I think I was through the book like in 2 days or something at the evening, reading for 2 to 3 hours, and that was it. The book I'm reading right now, none. I'm not reading books at the moment, at least physical or ebooks. What I'm reading are stuff like creepypastas, like little horror stories that people write into the internet and publish there, and SCP stuff. I don't know if you know what SCPs are, but it's like a fiction thing where there is a organization in the world that contains things that are harmful to humanity, and it could be a tissue box that kills you, it could be a toothbrush that brushes away your teeth, and I really like to read these stories. Forgot some 13s. Number 33, last show you've watched. Currently, I am rewatching the show The Exorcist. It was with one season got published in national TV here, and I like the second season pretty much too. So I am rewatching this series. I'm done with season 1, and I'm currently at the second season. Sadly, there are only 2. I would have really liked to see more of that, especially because the second season ended with a little cliffhanger, in my opinion, and I really would have liked to see more of that. Number 34. Yeah, 34. Last person you talk to. Really physical talking would be my mother. And the other person, like really the last person via WhatsApp, would be my boyfriend. Number 35. The relationship between you and the person you last texted. Like I said, that would be my boyfriend. Yeah, we are in a normal relationship with each other. And he was the last person I've texted. Let's finish this one real quick. Number 36, favorite food. That's a complicated one. It changes, but if I would go to my all-time favorite, it just would be the homemade fries my mother makes. Oh my goodness. I really like this, the texture of them being a little bit squishy and not that crunchy, and she just does them perfect, and I love them. And when I'm thinking about it, this will be one of the reasons I was a little ball since 4th grade and just try to lose the weight right now. 37, places you want to visit. that's a pretty simple question, and I think my answer is pretty basic too. Um, I just want to go to Japan one day. It's so goddamn expensive. And I know it's expensive. Like, before I even planning to go there, I can save up like 4, 5, 6,000 euros, and then I can start planning it. And you could give me the same amount of money just for souvenirs I would buy there, because all the craft supply stores, art supply stores, then the fact that Nintendo is founded there, the Pokemon centers and stuff they have there. I couldn't possibly have enough arms to carry what I would buy there, and I pretty much would spend like years of my loan there if I could. I would go absolutely crazy. Number 38, last place you were. In general, if you want to see it like that, it was 2 years ago right now. I got back near my hometown to visit the event called Gamescom. It's like E3, but in Germany, and I think it's even bigger. I don't know. At least I know that it's Europe's biggest gaming meetup, gaming talk, mess, whatever. It's super cool, and I really love the people there. I really love the vibe of the whole event there. So this is something I would visit on a yearly basis every time. It's in Cologne, but the problem with that is, of course, the big fat thing with the sea that is very, very unfortunately taunting us all. So I hope it's over sooner than later. Number 39. Do you have a crush? If you could call it that. Like, I have a crush on my boyfriend. Why should I have a crush on anyone else? Because, yeah, if I love someone, I really do love someone. And then there is no one else that I would be interested in. If we're talking about a celebrity crush, yeah, like good-looking person number one would be, I think, another YouTuber called Markiplier. This is like the man, in my opinion. But like I said, of course, my boyfriend will be the number one, and stays that way. Number 40. Last time you kissed someone. Yesterday, when I said goodbye to my boyfriend, he was here for some apartment applications. He's starting a job very soon here in my town, and luckily he only has to move like, I think it's about 90 kilometers. It's like a 1 hour drive from here. It's nothing that big. And I said to him, it's absolutely his thing to do that. I won't pressure him to anything. But he said he is earning way more here. Like, if he would do the same job in his town, it would be like 300 to 400 euros less per month, and this is a very big difference for him. And he said, why not move there? It's not like he's leaving a country or something, so it's nothing big for him, he said. Number 41. Last time you were insulted. That actually was yesterday too, while working. Sadly, I had some days I had to take off of work, and it was about 2 weeks, I'd say. It wasn't a little amount of time at all. It was very, very much. And my coworker, more like the worker that is I don't know how to say that. The person that's over me in the job. She gave me a comment, something along those lines. Oh, wow, you nearly stayed a month without getting sick? Wow, that's extremely impressive, in such an ironic tone. And I just hate her. It's it's extremely hard to still be polite to her because she does this stuff all the time. And yesterday I cracked and I just said, you know, you should ask yourself, you're staying here, yeah, you didn't have any time, you had to take off of work, but ask yourself, why is our boss still super nice and polite to me, even though I was like away for a massive amount of time and I'm still doing my workload as good as ever. So just ask yourself why I'm still here, okay? Just shut up, please. I really don't like you. I don't want to talk to you. Let's stay at the minimum we have to do for our work itself. 42. Favorite flavor of sweets. If there is a flavor of sweets I would prefer, I would say it's salted caramel. I really like salted caramel, but I'm not a sweets person in general. I like the savory things way more, like chips and stuff like that. That's more my kind of jam. Next question. What instruments do you play? Sadly, I don't play any instruments. I tried to play the guitar as well as the keyboard, and I'm not very good at both of them. I wasn't able to afford any lessons when I was younger and tried to teach it myself through YouTube, and I got pretty far into it, but not like playing the songs perfectly or playing anything in general without looking at pages of some notes that I would have to play to do the song. So yeah, I can play the guitar in this kind of sense very, very slowly and with looking at pages, but nothing more. Next question. Favorite piece of jewelry? Like necklaces and bracelets, I don't wear any of that, not even rings. And I think if I ever get engaged, I will put a ring around a necklace and put it on me like that, because I don't like to have stuff on my hands at all. So if I have a favorite piece of jewelry, it would be I'm sorry, the jewelry I'm wearing in my face, like my piercings. They are a kind of jewelry too, I guess. Let me take a quick sip. Number 45, last sport you played. Before I got pretty sedentary, I played I did some karate, I did some boxing and MMA stuff. Goodness. But sadly, due to my I'm very sorry. Due to my foot, this isn't possible anymore at all. Like right now, I think I snapped my foot at least 3-4 times, and if I would give something a kick with that, like in training, or I would kick another person, I think it just would break in two again and I would lay on the ground and cry in horrible pain. So sports wise, I am only going into like my fitness club if it would be open right now. This is close to, and I am paying my subscription for, I think, they closed in November and weren't able to open since then. So like half a year I am paying my monthly subscription for literally nothing. So yeah, I'm pretty happy when this opens again. Next question. Last song you've sang? I can't remember. When I was showering, I definitely sang along the song I'm listening to when I'm showering, but I don't really know which song that was. Number 47, favorite chat-up line. I am very honest here. I don't have a chat-up line. I would never have the courage to speak to someone myself, like if there's something like a chat up, everyone was coming to me. As of right now, I would never ever talk to a person first. I'm not that kind of human being, and I don't have the courage for that. Number 48, have you ever used it? Obviously no, I don't have one, so this is an obsolete question for me. Number 49, last time you hung out with anyone. Other than my boyfriend, 2 years ago, like on the Gamescom itself even, I met up with some friends, hung out with them. Other than that, the big fat C that we all do not like and just want to get vaccinated for, made that really, really, really hard. I am staying home to the best of my abilities, and I'm not meeting up with anyone. I just want to be safe, of course, for myself, want to be safe for my mother, because she has a very, very very hard chronic illness, and we are pretty sure if she would catch the virus, she would be dead in an instant. Okay, not in an instant, but it would be very deadly for her. So I try to stay home as much as possible and do not meet anyone else than my boyfriend. And yeah, I think I will see my friends again on an occasion like the Gamescom, or if I have the time and money to visit them just in general. But this won't happen for a long time. Last question, and number 50. Who should answer these questions? I didn't really think about of who I want to tag, so I am putting that in the description, definitely. And I think I will finish this one in a little bit of time lapse and put it on this video, and then I will say bye to you, and I hope I will see you again. So let me finish this really quick. So yeah guys, this was the color in chat with the coloring tag. Like I said, I'm thinking about of who I want to tag, and I leave it down in the description, including the links to the YouTube channels or Instagram, depending on what the person has to show you the tag, if they want to do it too. So I hope you liked the video. I would really appreciate a like or a subscription if you want to see more of that. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful rest of the week, and a wonderful weekend. And like I always say, have the best day you could ever have. Bye bye.